Come on.
Come on.
Do you like using the shakes for recovery or before or after?
I usually use the shakes afterwards. I really like the chocolate one. I usually, after a match, will always have it, and even after practices.
Do you customize your health pack, or how do you do with the supplements?
We talked to a WTA nutritionist, and she kind of then decides what she thinks that we need to add to our diet.
So not just Madison, but all the players have to go through a sports nutrition analysis to make sure that their health hasn't changed. So they're asked a series of questions to ensure that nothing has changed, and then they're provided with the vitamins and supplements that they need. As you said, it's customized, so not everybody's the same.
Do you drink the Rev 3?
No.
That's not a product that's offered to the players. So Patrick?
You got Elena in the next round. What's your head-to-head with her, and are you going to beat her in 2 or 3?
I've played her. I think I've played her twice. She's won one. I've won one. I mean, it'll be a tough match. She's a great player, so fingers crossed I beat her in 2. But
with not too many aces.
And what's your mental preparation before you go out into the court? Do you have like a specific ritual before you go out there and everything?
I usually will, I start working out in the gym, start moving around, do some quick feet, and then I really just have my music on and kind of just zone everything out.
What do you listen to?
Some kind of angry rap music. A lot of the time, it's not the cleanest stuff all of the time, but it gets me in the right mind frame.
Is that so you can get angry at your opponent?
No, that's just, seems to have a good beat, pumped up, good kind of workout music.
What do you love most about the game?
It was funny. In Australia, I was actually having this moment of getting into an ice bath, and I was thinking, we torture ourselves on a daily basis, practice, and then things like ice baths and fitness and things like that, and we do it just for that one moment of winning a match, and that pure joy is worth every second of it.
Winning.
So what's your most memorable moment?
I think probably beating Venus in Australia. That was a really big one. Yeah.
So do you want to tell them how you got started playing tennis, what the pivotal moment was?
I was 4 years old, walked into my parents' bedroom, Wimbledon was on, and I decided I liked the tennis dress that Venus was wearing, and decided I want a tennis outfit. So my parents said if I play tennis, then they will buy me some tennis outfits. So, 16 years later, I'm still playing.
So you were 4 when Venus was playing?
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. Huh.
What does your typical week look like as far as workouts, nutrition, preparation, leading up to something like this?
It's the week before is definitely not as intense, just because we kind of have to be 100% at the beginning of a tournament. But it's anywhere from 2 to 4 hours on the court every day, an hour in the gym, and just really, eating clean and healthy. But then, once we get into once we get into tournaments and everything, I think we all kind of up our carbs and things like that.
How do you deal with, I mean, listen to music, but you still have pre-game jitters before you do a match? Or
Yeah, always.
What do you do when those kind of thoughts start to come in?
I mean, it's just kind of something that you eventually get used to, and they're going to be there. So you just have, in warm-up, you're just focusing on what you need to do, and you're just, really hitting out and going for your shots. And then once you get into the match, you just start making some balls. You get a rhythm, you kind of hit the nerves out.
Do you have any pre-match rituals or anything that you continue? Certain meals that you like to eat before the night before?
I am one of those people that my superstition is to not have a superstition. So I always have to mix things up so that I don't get stuck in the same thing. Because I know if I do, I'll have to do that the whole week, and that can get really, really boring.
What's the most awkward encounter you've ever had with a fan?
With a fan?
Yeah.
You're gonna try to top it,
I'll just-
Awkward encounter.
She's like, this question?
Is it awkward because he asked it?
I have a very large family, so, you know, I have lots of cousins, second, third, fourth, and I feel like all the time, just randomly, someone's like, hey, I'm your cousin. I'm like, okay. Okay, cool. See you at the next family reunion. So I feel like recently I've run into a lot of family members.
Have you shared any Sauna products with them since you're taking them?
My family, as much as I love them, not the biggest health freaks. So I try to get them to take things like this, but they usually just ignore me. So maybe one day I will finally, you know, get them taking vitamins, but at this point, if they're, you know, not eating cinnamon rolls and fried food for breakfast, I'm winning.
Do you watch any other sports?
I love football.
What's your favorite team?
The Saints.
For how long have you been a Saints fan?
Like 15 years.
Since she was small.
Since the draft.
Since the draft, pretty much, yeah.
So other than aces, what's one of your favorite shots to hit on the court?
I love my forehand, but definitely have started to like coming to the net and taking some volleys.
Which forehand? What hitting it where? Which one do you love?
Anywhere where the person doesn't get to it.
When you step on the court, the moment you step on the court, what is in your mind?
Usually it's, you know, like don't trip, because are on you. And then after that, it's really, you know, just what am I gonna do today? I'm just focusing on myself and not really worrying about who's on the other side of the court.
Oh, that's good.
How much is it your game plan of what you're gonna do and what you're gonna get, what her game plan is, your opponent?
I would say it's probably, you know, 70% what I want to do and, you know, what I need to work on, and then it's 30%, you know, she might serve to your backhand more, or she has a really good backing up the line, so look for that. But it's definitely more focus on, you know, myself.
All right, well, I know folks